What's up, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to show some more cards today, show some awesome looking stuff. And one thing at the end that's super awesome. A couple of them are, more recent pickups, but not necessarily all these are recent pickups. They're just cool stuff that I've been wanting to show. So, but before that, my guy Terry, who's watched the channel for quite some time, sent me a stack with the help of his wife, thank you guys, of Beckett's from 89 to 92. And that's my favorite era ever. I would say 89, 90 through 93 was the part of my life I would love to relive. But there you got Jim Abbott. Shout out to Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. Speaking of him, Robin Yount. And shout out to Shane Shoebox. You got Robin Yount 90 tops on there. Super cool. You got George Brett to go along with Yount there. The 75 boys. And check that out. 90 tops, Kevin Moss. And he was awesome when he came up, but just didn't have the longevity. And you got the one with Gwynn and McGriff on the Padres. The underrated Dave Justice. He was a fantastic player, 40 home run guy. The guy that hit 50 home runs for the first time since Roger Maris. It was a big deal. He hit 51. Cecil Fielder. The Wizard of Oz, with his 91 studio there. And one of my favorite cards of all time, my guy Jeff Bagwell on the back. The Leaf Gold rookie. One of the coolest pictures ever put on a baseball card ever. Speaking of my guys, Cal Ripken Jr. No need for a card on the front. Just put his picture. So awesome. And remember Crouching Phil Plantier? We thought he was going to be the next Ted Williams. He had some power, but just didn't last. And then Steve Avery with his 92 Fleer there. Big Mac. The awesome 89 Upper Deck card. And then one more shout out to Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. This has got to be one of his favorite Beckett's. There's a 3,000 hit Yount with that card, which you might recognize. So those are going to be super fun to look through. Thank you, Terry. I really appreciate that. Just the shipping on all that weight alone was too much. I really appreciate it. These are going to be so fun. I only have a couple Beckett's that are old. I have none of these from that era. So these are fantastic. I really appreciate it. So as far as the cards today, this is kind of a recent pickup. I mean, this is very cheap, but just such a cool looking image. Of course, I got to have a Ryan card, but there's a Topps opening day. 150 years of fun. But he's with the Astros there. 2019. Talking about his 5th no-hitter with the Astros, but just such a great image. I just love it. I just said, man, I got to have that. I don't think I have that, so picked that up. This next one is an Allen and Ginter 2024, but it's an X-Fractor, and it's not like the X-Fractors in Topps Chrome and that kind of thing. The X-Fractors in Ginter with the Ginter Chrome inserts is a case hit. So literally there's only a few of these even made. But this is none other than Jackie Robinson. I picked this up for like 10 bucks. I don't think people realize what they are because they're so used to X-Fractors just kind of being normal, but you would spend thousands of dollars trying to pull this card. I think there's 100 in the checklist of X-Fractors. So case hit, you're going to buy 100 cases to get this thing? I don't know, something crazy, but it's just so beautiful. Awesome post-playing days Jackie there, and rare, so had to pick that up when it was just practically going for nothing. And then my guy Ken Griffey Jr. 2000 Fleer Tradition Grass Kickers insert. Just such a cool card. You got the holofoil along here with all the writing. and the tradition up there. And Griffey with his flip-up glasses in the grass background. Anything with the baseball grass, I just love. There he is kicking up the grass, running right there. But just such a cool card. I had to finally pick that up. I don't think I've ever had that card. In 2002, Topps Chrome, they had some Who Would Have Thought cards, and they had the regular ones in the Chrome and then the Chrome refractors. The refractors seem to be pretty hard to come by. I finally found this one, but it's kind of a before and after, kind of a then and now kind of thing. Who would have thought? But look at the shine on those refractors. And that's through multiple layers of plastic. But yeah, awesome refractor rainbow shine there. With Sammy with the White Sox and then the Cubs. Just a beautiful card. Got that for pretty cheap, so I really love that thing. This next one is a recent thing, but it is cool. So we were talking about that 90 Topps looking Nolan Ryan all-time fan favorites refractor the other day. And this one here is also a fan favorites, but it's in the kind of the 79 Topps look. But this is a gorgeous card. Nolan Ryan. These are numbered once again to 299. This is 27 of 299. So they make the backs look similar to the year. But check this thing out. California Angels. Look at that. And this thing is dead centered. I mean, this might be a 10. I looked it over. I won't send it probably, but if I was ever going to sell it, I would. But it's just beautiful. You got all the texture that they were doing back then. Super good shine on the refractor. You got the old school style, old school top symbol. There's the all-time fan favorites symbol up there. But Nolan Ryan with the Angels warming up. But I realized when I saw this immediately, not only I loved it and I wanted it, and it's super rare. For some reason, it's just hard to find these things, even though, you know, they're not numbered at 25 or something. But I realized immediately this was taken at the exact same time as another card that I love. And that is the 2003 Topps Retired Edition Nolan Ryan. One of my favorite cards ever. And the black one I love, but I'm going to bring out the white one here. But look at this. So these were taken in the same warm-up session. And I spotted that immediately. So I went and pulled this card just to show you side by side. But one of my favorite images ever of Ryan here. One of my favorite cards. And this one is just gorgeous with the refractor. But taken at the exact same warm-up session there. So I wanted to show those together because that's just super cool when you kind of, you know, something jogs your memory and you're like, wait a second, this is cool. Next up, let's see what we will go with. All right, I got a couple more buybacks that I've gotten kind of recently, and I think I showed quite a few of the other ones on the Shane Shoebox Legends inspired video, but these came in more recently than that. So first up, the Rangers, the second time around, Sammy Sosa, and this is the holiday, Topps Holiday 2024 Advent Calendar exclusive buyback. So these are super cool. Got the little Christmas ornament there. Just a real cool image of Sammy. I think Shane is the one that told me that this was up for sale, and I ended up getting it. This next one, same card Mookie gave me recently, and I also have an autograph. So now I have 3 different versions of this. I'll take as many as possible, but there is Yogi Berra when he was a coach for us in '86 on the '87 Topps, but this is the gold rediscovered Topps stamp. So that's probably the only time I'll ever see that card. Super rare, but just cool. Got it for nothing. Just a couple bucks or something, but super cool. Astros Yogi. And then this one is really awesome. Turn Back the Clock. Shout out again to Dylan. But speaking of Dylan, why did they put a completely horrifically off-centered card on the card. They could have printed up a perfect looking dead centered one, but they didn't. But 87 tops, turn back the clock to the 72 Clemente, but it's once again probably a one-of-a-kind holiday buyback with the Christmas ornament there, 2024. But super cool. Kind of three different eras. You got the 72, the 87, and then the 2024. But yeah, kind of funny. Dylan loves these turn back the clocks and cards on cards, but he hates off-centered, and that thing just doesn't make sense that they would print it like that. Oh man. Got another one of those 2018 Black Friday Paninis, whittling down to the last ones that I would want to get or able to get. Another absolutely beautiful card. Pudge Rodriguez, you can see the ball down here. He's throwing off the mask. It's just a super, super cool card. Beautiful, beautiful card. These 2018 Black Fridays, numbered to 199, but they seem to be super hard to find if you want like a specific player, but just a great, great image once again. That gradient black and rainbow foil shine, I think just makes those 2018s just really, really special. One more rainbow foil from Stadium Club. This one is 2021, and it is none other than Greg Maddux celebrating the National League champions in the clubhouse there. Hat flying off, champagne flowing, just a super cool image. That is a really, really cool card of Maddux right there. The images on Stadium Clubs are just incredible, and the rainbow foils are just unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, I have picked up a few more of the Stadium Club Matrix cards from 1997. I keep picking up one here and there, just adding to that collection, but they are just some of the most amazing cards visually ever. Look at that thing. They're just on fire, man. There's just nothing like this Matrix. They never did it again. 1997 Stadium Club Matrix. Billy Wagner, one of the best relievers ever. He's got to go in the Hall of Fame this year. 422 saves, hardest man to get a hit off of in history. Was born right-handed, switched to left when he needed to. Threw 100 miles an hour more than anybody else. No one else in that era did it. And he was the best closer I ever saw on our team. I mean, 300 wins get you, or 300 saves get you in the Hall of Fame. He's got 422, and he was impossible to get a hit off of. Makes no sense that he's not in yet. But next one, another Greg Maddux. So we'll have two Maddux cards on the stage. But look at that. Look at that Matrix. These cards just light up like nothing else. Beautiful, beautiful card there. So there's another one for the Matrix PC. Look at that shine. These things are awesome, man. And one more, and this thing is fantastic, man. Frank Thomas, after he's hit a home run, everybody's jumping up. He's watching it go out. Look at this card. I know I've described this as electric lava before, but man, I can't think of a better way to say it. It's just amazing. Look at that card shine. That is just so, so cool. So that is another 97 Matrix pickup over the last few weeks. Beautiful, beautiful card. Frank Thomas. Man, those cards are unbelievable. They move like nothing else and shine like nothing else. This last card is a vintage buyback autograph, and it is awesome. I've wanted this card forever. I think it's special because it's a league leaders card, or all-time record holders card, I should say, with the leaders in, you know, season and career. But this one's the same guy. Before Ricky came along, this is the same guy that had the stolen base record for season and career, and they used two different images. Thank God they didn't do something goofy and put the same image. But this thing is so cool. Lou Brock, all-time record holders. I've been wanting to get like a PSA 8 or 9 or something, just to have a special one of this. I keep watching them over the years, keep losing them. There's the back. Really pretty nice condition as well. Pretty nicely centered. But this is a real autograph on card. It's stamped right in between their heads, not over somebody's face or in some goofy spot. And then look at the numbering, 16 of 19. They stamped it right in this white rectangle. This card looks like it was made to be like this. This is how buybacks should be. They should make sense. But Lou Brock at the time, stolen bases, season and career, both the same guy. Lou Brock. I just always loved this card. But when I saw this pop up, man, archives, autograph, it's got a really nice on-card auto. He touched this card. There's only 19 of them. They stamped that in an absolutely perfect place. This is stamped perfectly. I love that card. So that's my forever copy of the all-time record holders Lou Brock card, the double Brock. So that's it. That is an absolute awesome card. I love it, and I kind of can't believe it exists. I didn't know that they did that to that card, and it couldn't be a cooler version with the on-card auto and the perfect stamping. I just had to have it when I saw it. So that's it, guys. Just a bunch of cool cards, some really awesome shiny stuff, one vintage autograph buyback, and just a bunch of neat things. And thanks again to Terry for those Beckets. That's super cool. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you for commenting, liking, subbing, everything that you do. I appreciate it a lot. And until next time, we'll see you. Thanks, guys.